Hello, lovelies. I hope you're all doing well. Today I am going over my Techo Kaigi for this upcoming year. And if you guys don't know what a Techo Kaigi is, I did one last year. Essentially, it is a Japanese term that means a planner meeting. And this is when you evaluate your current setup and figure out what worked and what didn't work and what you would like to carry on with for the next year. So on this table, you will see what I ended up with for this year, which is this single TN and my Hobonichi cousin. So in the beginning of the year, I started out with 5 different books, and this is my mid-year, which is 5 totally different books. This one right here is the representative of my passport traveler's notebooks, and in here houses my scripture collaging and also an insert that I started over the summer that has little memories in it, and that was part of the other TN that I was using, and I combined it all into one. And this tiny A6 cover houses my A6 size Hobonichi avec that I used to replace the Hibino that I didn't love. And in here is my prayer journal and also my Bible plan. And honestly, I unintentionally started combining them into my traveler's notebook and my Hobonichi cousin. So I really didn't need this notebook at all, but I did want to try the A6 size, and unfortunately it's way too small for me to consider, even though I love how portable this size is. The next notebook that I really tried to love is the Hobonichi Weeks, and I really love the layout. I can see how it is so useful, but I didn't find it useful for me. And in here, I was trying to track my health and fitness, but again, I ended up using my Hobonichi cousin to do that, since I was already writing what I did in my day, and it just made sense to add it to the Hobonichi cousin. And the week's layout is so nice. I really love how open it could be, but it just didn't serve me like I was hoping it would. Now, my baby is my Hobonichi cousin, and this one is the Avec version that I bought mid-year, because unfortunately my main cousin started to fall apart on me, and I don't know if it's because I put too much stickers towards the inside of my notebook. I was really disappointed, but I loved the system so much that I decided to give the Avec a try instead. My weekly pages, you guys know I use this as sort of a place to document what I actually did, and I have been recording my meals in here anyway, so it felt repetitive to keep writing it in my weeks. And up top, I've also been using it for my gratitude and any important highlights of the day. So again, the Hobonichi weeks just didn't make sense. So this one is definitely retired for next year. So yeah, I ended up with these two. And my traveler's notebook contains 3 inserts right now. In here, I have a ton of stickers to decorate with me on the go, and I've been experimenting with an undated vertical weeks, and I actually like it, and I feel like it would be nice to have a separate notebook for just memory keeping. I find the weekly vertical insert really fun to decorate. The other insert I have in here is the diary insert, and I just wanted to see how this would look and see if it would replace the Hobonichi cousin for like daily pages. And you can only fit 2 months in here, and I feel like I would miss my cousin too much. And back here I have one of my commonplace notebooks that I've been loving a lot this year. I usually have a little notebook that I don't really show here, but it's been really nice to just have it in my TN. Sometimes I just want to jot down a random fact or a recipe, and it's just really nice to just have it in this small package. I really love both the Traveler's Notebook and the Hobonichi Cousin systems, but I don't know what it is about Hobonichi Cousin. I don't know if it's the paper, since I do use fountain pens and I feel like the paper is so nice to write with, but I just can't seem to let them go. I purchased this specific cover during the April release, and I love this thing so much. It's lightweight and I love how botanical it feels, and I don't know if I can switch to a different cover for next year, so I haven't purchased a cover yet. None of them really grabbed my attention as much as this floral cover has, so for now I think I'm going to be using this cover again. I went really minimal this year because I did not want what happened this year to happen next year. I could always buy more later on if I feel like I need it versus having empty notebooks. So every year I like to buy my journals or planners from different stationery shops. Last year was Yosaka and the previous year was Omoi. So this year I decided to go with Atlas Stationers, and I'm really happy I did because they packaged it so well. And for the Travelers Company, I've been so excited to unbox these. They have been sitting on my desk for a while, and I love the theme for this year. This literally looks like my town. It is so beautiful. The little lighthouse, I'm sure you've seen it in some of my posts on Instagram, and we actually have a ferry right next to the lighthouse, which is so cool. Here she is, the only insert I got for my Traveler's Notebook, and it is the Vertical Weekly. Oh, I love the colors of these two inserts, this orange and brown colors. I have that all over on my desk and my surrounding areas, so I really love those cozy colors. And this insert looks so much different than the undated. I feel like I should use the year at a glance to track my Bible studies. I'm not sure. I guess we'll see what I will use it for in an upcoming setup video. I love looking at the packaging and the little inserts that describe the story for the year, and these stickers I love so much. So I really look forward to having at least one thing from the new Travelers Company releases. Even if I'm not using Travelers Notebook as much as I would like to, I still love the system and I don't want to get rid of it in my little planner stack. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this year's Techo Kaigi, and if you did, please like and subscribe down below, as it lets me know what content I should be creating next. I also have a few discount codes down in the description if you would like to further support me and this channel. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you very soon with the setups of these journals.